Hey, ladies. Hey, thank you both for expressing yourselves so openly and so boldly, for sharing your perspective so that together we can come to a more empowered one. Now, the beautiful thing is that because we are infinite beings, we are infinite creators, all perspectives, all truths are true. This means that the perspective that pain and trauma are created in the now have nothing to do with the past, are only a result of the way we decide to interpret our current experience and then react from that interpretation. This is one perspective, one truth that is very true. Another truth we can choose is that pain and trauma are something that is caused by the past, is something that we need to work hard to heal from, is something that's going to take us years of therapy to figure out how we've been wronged, why I've been wronged, and how we have become as fucked up as we are. That we need to first understand this in order for us to heal. That's another truth. That's another perspective. And so it is fascinating to observe this short little interaction between the two of you. Now, because our inherent nature is love. Our inherent desire is to be joy. We will automatically, always attract situations, circumstances, and people that will reflect to us where we are still closing our hearts, where we are still holding back love. We understand inherently that other people are our mirrors. It has become quite the catchphrase. But what does it truly mean that someone is your mirror? Well, other people serve as a reflection of how we define ourselves, how we define our reality, how we treat ourselves, how we talk to ourselves, how we see ourselves. So it is not that when we perceive objectively that someone in our reality is being hurtful, that doesn't mean that we are being hurtful. It doesn't mean that we are hurtful beings. It only reflects to us how we stand in relation to that. For instance, when someone in our reality gets triggered, hurt, and upset, when we ourselves are healed, we will feel nothing but love and compassion for this being. For we understand that the only reason why this being is being seemingly inconsiderate, is being hurtful towards us, is being mean, is being sarcastic, the only reason this person lashes out like this is because this person is in pain. This person is creating suffering. This person is unhappy. This person is in victim consciousness. this person has a lot of negative self-talk and expresses this to us, for we are their mirror. So this is the way they talk to themselves, literally, when they stand in front of the mirror that is life. When they look themselves in the eyes. So when we are healed, we feel nothing but love and compassion for this being. Our heart swells with the overwhelming love and compassion for this being, for we understand this person is going through great suffering, as we all have on this planet. Never assume that someone in your reality hasn't suffered, because we all have suffered. So sometimes when someone in our reality is love, is light, is bright and shiny and open, this may actually reflect to us how we are not. How we are still closing ourselves and dimming our light. Now, closing ourselves and dimming our light hurts. It is fucking painful. In fact, it is the only thing that causes our pain. And so, when we see a bright and shiny being in our reality and we are closing ourselves up by being mean and sarcastic, we feel pain and the other seems so bright, but the only thing we feel is our pain, and we think that the other is to blame. We think that the other is being inconsiderate, not understanding how much pain I feel. And from this pain, we decide to speak, only reconfirming our disempowered perspective. So here is the key to healing. Here's the key to releasing trauma in the now. And by doing this with consistency, you will radically transform your entire reality. You will start attracting different people, different circumstances, different interactions, and a different foundation of vibration. You will know yourself only as love and joy if you consistently act from this understanding. So the key is to never, ever, 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 ever speak or do anything until we feel aligned with our preferred self. Well, we are aligned with our preferred self whenever we feel inner peace. Whenever we feel joy and love, we are aligned with our preferred self, which is our nature, our natural. So, if you would like to heal from the pain that you consistently create in your nows, the only thing you have to do is take a pause. Whenever you feel pain, whenever you feel triggered, take a pause. Don't speak. Don't say anything. Because when you speak, you're manifesting. You don't create with your thoughts. You create with your actions. For this is a physical reality. Alright? You're an infinite being. You contain every single thought and every single belief and every single perspective. Your inner world is like a library where all books, all realities are available. From the joyful ones to the sad ones. From the ecstatic ones to the painful ones. All realities, all perspectives, all books are available within. But it is the book that you check out. It is the perspective you act and speak from that manifests your reality. So it is important to take a pause before we speak. to realign ourselves to our preferred self. So what we do when we feel hurt, you take a deep breath and feel it and relax into it. And we ask ourselves, how would I prefer? How would the most empowered version of me speak and interact and respond right now? For you see, when we speak from an interpretation that is misaligned with our joy, with our desires, we will speak from a vibration that is hurtful, that is sarcastic, that is mean, which is what I've observed in this interaction, which is fine. That is totally all right. It is totally okay. There is nothing wrong with that. However, it is unpreferred to the person who speaks from this vibration. Because the only being in an interaction that feels pain is the one that isn't coming from love and kindness. The person who doesn't come from love and kindness is the one that will feel pain and create misery. The person that chooses to empower herself, chooses to respond from kindness, no matter how hurtful the other person is, this person only experiences love and joy. This is how we create our reality. So from now on, we take a pause and relax to align to our preferred self. And our preferred self is always coming from the perspective of compassion, acceptance, forgiveness, love, and joy. And this may sound easy. This may sound, well, that sounds nice, Jay, but you should have walked in my shoes and felt my pain. Well, sweetheart, we have felt your pain. We have all suffered. We have all felt pain. Now, it is up to us as individuals to empower ourselves and make a change by acting, behaving, expressing from our preferred self, which is always love. I thank you both deeply for expressing your hearts as you have. I thank you. I appreciate you. I love you.